feel like a different team from the last road trip as in tonight?
Yeah, I think everybody bought into the concept of playing defense. Like we had talked earlier, it was a good week of practicing and preparing, and it was like everybody had fun. So I think when everybody have fun, hopefully that could be the outcome when we play like that.
When you were out there, it looks like you're just getting more comfortable and more comfortable out there.
Yeah, I think with this close to the All-Star break in the middle of the season, that sitting and watching when I had to watch, and still it helps me out and better in my game. Get to see what I need to do, the type of seams I need to attack, and to make the right plays. Don't overthink it. And I think today was just showing my passing ability and the way to read the floor.
You showed your passing ability. You also showed a lot of your dunking ability that everybody knows you have. Tell me about some of those dunks you had, especially that last one that had the entire bench up.
Well, I got to step on my man, Gordon, and my thought process is anything in the paint to try to dunk. And I think Kamen just had blocked Kris Humphries, and he started talking a little bit. So I was just trying to get to the rim before he did, and I happened to do it. So.
What's it like when you're hanging up there, though, Ron?
Well, I'm afraid of heights, so I need to come down quick, or I'm gonna get scared. But it's a good thing, to be able to have that ability. Thanks to God, I guess. Yeah.
After a while. Terrence, how much did this game kind of feel like a culmination of your recent stretch of good play, almost putting up the triple doubles?
I think it.
Guys, let me slide in here.
I think it's good. I think that watching the veteran guys play and be able to get a shot to play, it brings it out because you get to learn from what you watch. And I think the past couple of games build up to this, but it's one of the good games. So hopefully we can put together stretches of more good games.
And did it feel like you got any extra mustard on that dunk knowing that Jordan was in the contest and he was on the floor?
No comment. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not really worried about the dunk contest no more. Whatever, they pick the contestants, I just play basketball.
Can you just talk about how effective your game was without much scoring?
Well, I think today's game was indicative of the way I played in college. Not really scoring the ball. Don't really need to facilitate and pass the ball, and still have some type of control over the game. I was just fortunate enough to do it tonight, and with the passing ability and playing defense, that was what kept me on the floor.
What's changed for you from earlier in the season to now?
Sitting and watching, and learning. In the beginning of the season, I had to just play right away, and whether I knew the game or not. But I think now, sitting and watching Jarvis, Trent and the older guys, and being able to go out and show the focus that I have for the game, and try to base my game on going to the rim and passing the ball and playing defense.
Thanks a lot.
You need to be rewarded at times. I mean, does it feel any better, when you put in all the work and finally get something out of it?
When you win? Are you kidding me? What kind of question is that?
But I mean, did this team need that, though? I mean, just to get the mood back,
I mean, we were 3-40. It's not a tough question to answer.
Talk about the chemistry that you had playing with Kris.
He just makes my job so much easier just because he does all the little things, dirty work, plays high energy, crashes the boards, has my back, help the helper situation. I step up on the pick and roll. And he's great at finishing around the rim, and he has some great moves in the post too.
How surprised are you about how good he's been since he's come over here?
It is a surprise to me because I never really got to see him play, I guess. So, it's my first chance really getting to look at him, and it's been a great look.
And what changed defensively from that West Coast trip to tonight, where you guys pretty much kept him at bay?
We wanted to come out. The first game we played him, the first quarter killed us. We were just terrible. We had no chance of getting back, even though we played three, somewhat decent quarters of basketball after that first quarter. We came out here tonight and just started to attack them both offensively and defensively, help the helper, offensively, and then just swing the ball and really share it.
What was the message in the locker room after that West Coast trip, coming back home? What had to change?
We just had to have effort. There wasn't any effort, and no matter who you are, if you didn't bring effort, you'd be on the bench.
And talk about Terrence's growth from the beginning of the season to now.
With Devin out, he's been able to, I think, step up a little bit, play more minutes, and really get a feel for being out there. And, he's doing a great job.
Talk about Kris Humphries, because you and he all have a chance to join the All-Star.
Yeah, he's definitely an all-star in my mind. He's a tough timeout every time we play him. And he's just so talented down low. He can use both hands, has loads of counters. And there isn't really anything he can't do. And so it's just tough.
So, how do you think of being the second player to be selected to the Rookie Challenge team of All-Star Week?
It's an honor, just because those are the best young players in the world, so it'll be a good chance to see where I'm at and then play with them.
Thanks a lot.
How much did you enjoy this tonight?
Man, getting a win feels great, especially against a team that we just lost to last week, come back and, compete. And, to us, especially I can speak for myself, it's not like a huge surprise we played the way we played. If you come watch practice, we compete hard. We do the same things. It's just tonight we finally carried it over for an extended period of time onto the floor.
I know you haven't been here that long, but how much as a team can you guys this?
Oh, you need it because, you hear a lot of the same things. We got to compete, we got to do this, we got to do that. If you never get a positive result, it makes it difficult to continue to say certain things and try to do certain things. So for us, we're just trying to build on this and know that, it's not a surprise. We have very capable players in this locker room. When we're aggressive and we play hard, we can win.
How about the fact that you guys took the best punches for a change? A lot of times, I know you haven't been here that long, but even on the road trip, it seemed like every time the other team made a big run, you guys kind of folded, but not tonight.
Well, tonight our focus was, pack the paint, and we can still continue to do a better job of that and make them hit, contested shots from the outside. They got some looks, missed some three-pointers, but for us, if you look at where we've been getting beat, we've been giving up a ton of points in the paint, so we're trying to change that right now. It's like anything. You gotta, like you said, a reward or something for hard work. It's tough mentally to come in and practice as hard as we practice, and put the kind of time we do in without getting the results. So tonight was just a carry. I want to say just a carryover of practice. We competed, and we just played.
You played your two best games against the Clippers. What is it about that matchup?
Well, tonight, I wouldn't say it's even the Clippers. It's just tonight we had Terrence played a great game for us. Keon played awesome in the fourth. We had our guard play was good, and these guys broke down the defense and got the bigs the ball. I had a handful of dunks and stuff. That's a tribute to our team and running the floor and opening up things for other players.
You guys have your finger on and say, all right, if we do this from here on.
Make teams beat us from the outside because teams don't shoot well every night. So if we can focus on shutting down the inside, making them hit jump shots, we're gonna win. It'll be a better situation than we've been doing. So just make them hit shots from the outside, and then as we get comfortable taking away the inside, we can continue to grow and make them do even more things.
Is it more important for you to get a career high or to just get a win?
You're a win for sure. No one remembers who averaged what on a bad team. It's just about winning and how we're doing. And it doesn't mean anything to put up numbers on a bad team, or in a loss. For us, it's about winning. All right.